And I have a client who's a drone services company, and I'm helping them establish a value proposition in the railroad industry. And so they have, when you think about drones and railroads, there's really three places where they help. The first is doing inspection of critical infrastructure like bridges and such, and also on the rails to make sure they're safe. The second is is for trespassing. The number one cause of death in the railroad industry are people trespassing on the rails and getting electrocuted. So that's by and large the largest cause of death. 96% of deaths in the industry happen from that. So it's a massive problem. And the third is emergency management. And so the railroad industry is booming right now, which is something that I don't think that I didn't know until I started looking at it. And the reason, some of the stats are that Amtrak has more than 50% higher passenger rate since 2001, which is an amazing statistic. A lot of that's the Boston to DC corridor. But the other thing that's happening is freight traffic is at an all-time high. And a lot of that is crude oil. And one of the, from the fracking industry and a lack of pipelines and stuff, that oil is still getting moved around. It's being moved on rails through your neighborhood. And so the risk of a derailment becomes super high. So they have to, when they look at this, the industry does a great job. They look at defects and what causes issues on the rails in three different ways. They look at it from human error, rail defects, and equipment failure. And all of those are down in the last 10 years from 40 to 50%. So just one second. So the thing that we're looking at is how you use drones for these. And drones get used in two different ways effectively. They can provide eyes and save first responders from having to go in. They can go in and take a look and detect the problem and provide information to the first responders. The second way is that the drones are able to be outfitted with sensors and see problems for the community. So let's see. So I just think what I wanted to say is just how does video and IoT data, we had Todd speaking about IoT the other day, and so IoT ties into this as well, does that help us know what's going on the train, and to collect and sit into this as well. So that was what I just wanted to share, was this bit about how they work on railroads. Thanks.
All right, thank